I'm going to get things underway here shortly. Give me a moment. And this will hopefully be public. That way I can go ahead and get it live, or get it edited and put up later with minimal effort. All right. I have no idea whether anybody wants to watch. No idea whether it's worth watching. I'm going to go ahead and check something up on the other end. Hello there. This is going to be interesting. So what I need to do what I've got here is basically a live stream channel update for May/June. I really need to set one of those things up where you get like the chat in the corner. Unfortunately, I don't do enough live streaming to actually have ever done anything like that. Now, the stream health is supposedly orange. You can tell how little I do this, right? Yeah, so channel update for May and June of 2019. And the reason I'm doing this live is because I'm hoping that some of my viewers will actually show up and I can throw some ideas off of them. I really should have planned this ahead of time, but if not, that's okay. I'll just go over my ideas and people can comment on the video when I put the VOD live. So I'll give a couple minutes for people to show before I get started. But it's gonna be half vlog and then half gameplay whatever I feel up to. Do I even have a game listed on there? I don't want to disappoint people. Okay, no, I don't. I mean, if I didn't want to disappoint people, I would probably just, not post anything to YouTube. Hey, what's up? I will be doing some gameplay after I go over my plans for the channel in the near future. And people who are going to be watching this later, because I am going to put an edited version of this. I don't know if I'm going to put up like the raw format or do like a edit and then put that up. I'll probably edit it and put it up. Can you hear me okay? I've got a fan going because I live in hell. South Texas. No, I love Texas, but the climate, oh my God. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over what's been going on with the channel. First of all, I'd like to throw it out there. Hey, is the fan too loud? Might have to adjust this. Oh, crap. Hopefully that way... Whoa. I got it balanced. But there's like no way I can go without it because it's just that hot. So I will be doing gameplay in a little bit. I've already said that. Channel update. I did not put a channel update for the last 2 months. I was going to get one in the end of May, but I kind of got sidetracked. But I will go over what I've got coming up immediately, but I've been doing some serious thoughts going ahead on the channel going forward on the channel. So first of all, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers. I've had a little bit of an uptick this month, but it's been kind of crazy because I've been gaining more subscribers than I have in a while on a daily basis, but I've also been losing quite a number of subscribers. And I think one of the reasons is because my content has not been as consistent as I would have liked due to a number of issues which I'll get into later in the stream. I want to go ahead and talk about my upcoming reviews. I've got one already in the queue. My patrons already got early access to it. I should put it live like I want to say on Sunday. And I was going to review... Well, actually, where did I put it? I'm still going to review Ghosts of Saltmarsh. But it's not going to be my very next review. My very next review is going to be Shelf of Many Things. And I reviewed... I can't even remember the name of the module. It's a module from Dark Wizard Games. It's Osric, so it's first edition. It's a first edition module kind of thing. And it's The Hanging Coffins of the Vampire Queen. It's kind of like a really gonzo style, over-the-top, old-school adventure. So that'll be coming out. I'll probably put it live Sunday. And if you're wondering why I didn't put any Icewind Dale 2 up this week, it's because I've been ill. We had a weather change, and that I am highly susceptible to that kind of thing. So I've been basically unable to do much except stare at the screen or like wait for the weather to change back to something reasonable all week. Yeah, we had like a tropical depression roll in, and I didn't get a whole lot of rain. At least I think it was a tropical depression. It was a tropical disturbance of some sort. But the humidity and the temperature and the pressure just kind of knocked me out. So I was not able to get as much done this week as I wanted to. I have the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. This review, I've already got this one. I've got this one recorded, and I've got about, I want to say, most of the B-roll ready for it, which is basically going to be more shots of the book, and I've got some shots taken from a promo page that'll be a little bit better than just me filming the book. But the reason I'm not going to put that up this Sunday is because I have heard loud and clear from my viewers that my current review intro is terrible. So I'm going to take some time between now and next week to redo my review intro, like for my general large-scale reviews. And then hopefully after that is done, you'll see it premiere on this. I'm going to refocus it towards tabletop stuff, because even though I would like to review computer role-playing games, I would like to, but I just haven't had time to. So if I get into that again, I will be putting those in their own review cycle. And I know I've got about a zillion different series, but I'm pretty much going to have to get the RPG Crawler reviews back on track with like tabletop reviews or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is a little bit boring, but I am going to I have to get it recorded somehow, and I've just got too much on my plate to do it the normal way. I'm going to be doing Tabletops and Taverns. I've been talking about bringing that back for a while, but I actually have taken strides to bring that back. I brainstormed around. Let me see the list. I brainstormed dozens of topics to talk about for Tabletops and Taverns, and of course, it's on a system that's not fired up. Hold on. So yeah, I've brainstormed dozens of topics for Tabletops and Taverns. That's the one where I talk about general role-playing game topics and things you can do. And it's one of my better received series, especially my OSR stuff. But I just haven't had... It's like I got out of doing it, and then I never came back to it. I had planned for a very long time to bring it back with a "this is how you run an OSR" thing. I've decided to make that its own series, but that leaves me with what to do for the Tabletops and Taverns. So, and I'm sorry if this is not registering on the mic. I'm still trying to fire this up here. Anyway, so I've got dozens of topics for it, but what I may do out... And those who are, I've only got like one or two people watching right now. People who are watching this, and or people who are watching the video when it goes, like when the VOD goes live, if you've got any suggestions for Tabletops and Taverns, like topics that you would like me to address, leave comments here, or send me a. I don't know if you can do that anymore on YouTube. Send a message, but. Leave comments on here or another Tabletops and Taverns video, and I'll see what I can do about addressing them, because I'm going to try and get that to be a regular thing. But in order for that to be a regular thing, I have to have way more material than I had originally. And this is not going to be like... Tabletops and Taverns is not generally for very specific circumstances in a role-playing game, but it's for general things that go on in role-playing games. So instead of being like how to min-max a particular build in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, it talks about a general type of build that you can do, or a general type of character that you can approach in any system, that sort of thing. Yeah. In terms of the other plans, I got Icewind Dale 2. I'll be getting back to it next week. I've got... I got into that battle grid, and I don't know if it was you or someone else. I'm looking at the couple people in chat. I don't know if it was you or someone else that recommended that I go back and do all of the rank 1s first and then all of the ranks 2 first. Somebody recommended that to me, and I think I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that off camera. So what I'm going to end up doing... this may take a little bit. It's probably going to be next week before I get another Icewind Dale 2 thing out, because I'm going to go back and I'm going to start I'm going to do my level ups, but I want to get that on camera. So what I'm going to end up doing is just doing a long thing where I go back, do my level ups on camera, and then just go through all of the ranks one by one and cut all of them out except for any highlights. Any new monsters, any unusual drops, or any leveling up that happens. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that I should be able to get a couple levels out of that battle grid, even though the upper echelon type stuff may not be doable at my current level. I should get at least another level or two out of that battle grid before that becomes an issue. So I'm going to have to do that and then edit it down, and I don't want it to take up a whole episode either unless it's like really obvious that it's worth an episode. So I'm going to have to do that and finish up exploring the Temple of Auril. And I think what I may have to do, and it's going to break my heart to do it, but I may have to leave the battle grid and come back to it after I finish up the Temple of Auril. So I don't know. I don't know how entertaining either one would be. At this point, how many episodes into that Let's Play am I? I am currently... Let me look at my video list, because clearly I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I got my laptop over here. I am currently on episode 22 of that Let's Play. So it's entering that territory where people stop watching. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do... Here's my thing on the OSR stuff. OSR is my best video in terms of what people watch. I'm stumbling over my words. I've had an ongoing problem with this channel, and this is one of the things that I've been thinking about, and I've actually been thinking about it for several months now, and I addressed it in earlier channel updates. But one of the things that I've been struggling with has been flat subscriber growth and flat viewership growth. Now, as the channel is a hobby, that's not really that important, but it does get discouraging because it feels like I'm basically treading water. And one of the most frustrating parts of the whole channel to me has been my top viewed stuff. Like if I go into my analytics right now, my top viewed videos regularly, even though it updates every 28, or I've got it on a 28 day, or I can go way back when, but every month or so, my top viewed video has consistently been my video on the Old School Renaissance, and then other reviews that I've done of OSR type stuff, even though I've only done very few of them, as well as a few of my D&D retrospectives. So those are my most viewed and what brings me the most subscribers. And the simple fact of the matter is that I'm in a cycle where I put one out and I start getting subscribers, but since I can't put them out on a regular basis due to my scheduling, the subscribers die off and the views die off, and then I put another one out and it spikes and then everything dies off again. So I know what I want to do. What I should do is to produce more tabletop stuff, especially more OSR stuff. And that means that I should look at the OSR modules and adventures as well. The main reason I've been doing the run through lately of old OSR systems is just so I have like a grounding. This has been a plan for a while, is to up my OSR stuff, but in order to do that, I had to have some sort of like ground base so that people who watch other reviews I'll be doing of modules and adventures can look at that and then look back at my OSR stuff to see where I'm coming from. So, as I said, I'm going to be doing a review of Maximum Mayhem Dungeon adventure. I maybe, I would like to have Shelf of Many Things come out every week, but it just my scheduling. It's one of those things. I know what I want to do. I know what I have to do, but my schedule just doesn't allow it. And so what I end up doing is putting things up like my my Tomb of Annihilation run through, which I got to be honest is not my best DMing. It's just basically me having shooting the breeze with some friends and kind of like like halfway paying attention. So I end up putting that up and my Let's Play stuff up, and then the tabletop people get bored and wander off. Or not all of them, because I recognize your name at least that I've seen hanging out from time to time, but it's just it's very discouraging because what I want to do with this channel and what I can do with this channel are two drastically different things. But yeah, Shelf of Many Things, I'm gonna try and get more adventures out. And what I had been thinking of doing, because live stream is supposedly another good way you can get together with just not only viewer growth but also addressing the viewers. Like, people who watch may enjoy some live streams. What I might do, and this is just an idea I'm going to shoot out there, is in addition to my proper reviews like Shelf of Many Things and my review series where I sit down and I read through something very, very well and I script it out, what I was thinking about doing is doing a live stream from time to time, maybe regularly, where I go through DriveThruRPG or another of these tabletop indie sites and pick like 3 or 4 products, and then live go do a flip through and see what the product's like, on camera. And I'd just do my face cam like I do on my on my Let's Plays, and then do like whatever PDF reader I have at that particular moment to look through things. Do you think that would be of interest? And I'm asking in general. If you're watching this as a VOD later on, let me know in the comments below if that seems like a decent idea. To get some sort of some sort of regular thing where I go through, and I'm not even talking stuff that merits like a full review. I'm talking about the real minor stuff. Like, there's a lot of pay what you want stuff that looks neat, but that I don't actually get to because it's just I'm so pressed for time. But if I could do a live stream where I could knock 2 or 3 of them out real quick, my only problem is that I'm not sure about the legality of that. I'll have to take a look, because when I'm doing a full review, and I put excerpts up. Yeah. Yeah, I almost never do live streaming. That's another thing. I want to do more of those. So what I would do is do like a live first impressions kind of thing, except on, RPG stuff. Yeah, the only thing is the I should be in the clear legally, because there's a fine line when you're providing commentary or review on something. You can post excerpts of something in the videos. Because I'm a small channel, and quite frankly because people get touchy nowadays, if you do some if you I've actually been pretty blessed with the developers of games, both tabletop and computer games, that come to my channel and watch my reviews, because even when I'm critical, because I do try to be fair, and I'm not one of those channels that just goes raging on things. I do try to be fair. I do try to provide some constructive criticism. I've been fortunate that some of the developers have seen that and pretty much, enjoyed what I've said or taken them into consideration. But I also know that all it takes is like one person to get angry at something I say during a live stream on a review of a product that I picked out of thin air, and then I've got strikes on my channel, and I want to, even though I would contest them, I want to avoid that because I'm paranoid. Although, from what I've seen lately, you can't be too paranoid, because people have done it. People have done it for less. Let me think. The other thing, another thing I was thinking about on the tabletop stuff, I would like to post more tabletop content with me DMing, similar to the Tomb of Annihilation, but with OSR stuff. And one of my patrons is asking me to run a Vampire 5th Edition game, which I can do at some point. So I would be putting those up as well. I just don't know whether it's going to break up interest in the actual reviews that I do. So my goal is going to have to be, and I hate to say it because I know some people that are going to be watching this VOD and they love my Let's Play content. I'm going to continue doing the Let's Play content, but I'm really going to have to shift focus and get more focus on the tabletop content. And I hope that doesn't ruin my channel. But at this point, it's either do it or quite frankly burn out. And I'm not in the point where I'm burning out yet, but I can tell you it's awful discouraging to see how the channel's doing at times. I enjoy doing the reviews. I enjoy doing tabletop stuff. I've had so many things I've promised to do too. I was going to do a retrospective on the old campaign settings, so I might have to get that underway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit. So I may play some. I should probably be doing some gameplay and such in the background too while I'm at this. Just because. What I will say is that I would like. Not that I would like, but I need to get. I need to get a proper setup, like a set up for my RPG News Roundup. Because I've looked at that and I've been doing that since 2016. It just blew my mind that I've been doing it that long. Like every week, a little RPG News Roundup, and it's somehow one of my none of my stuff is really super popular, but the RPG News Roundup is the one that gets like the weekly viewers in. So it just blew my mind that I've been doing that since 2016. And if you hear some music in the background, that's because I am starting to do I'm going to be firing up a game in the background. Actually, let me change that so I can actually get like a proper webcam up. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and transition over to it. My review list, though, has been in terms of actual stuff that I've got to review. After Ghost of Saltmarsh, that's going to be sometime next week. The next one after that, if you're curious, is going to be the Fantasy Trip, Into the Labyrinth, and in fact the whole Legacy box. And I'm going to do that as I've decided to do that as like a either a 3 or a 4 video series where I do where I'm going to do the mini games as very brief little videos, and then one encapsulating the whole box. And after that, I bought this to review, and that's Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition. The problem is that although I enjoy the Warhammer Fantasy like universe, I've never really been into the system. So that one's going to be interesting for review. So I'm gonna I don't know whether or not that's going to be worthwhile from a viewer standpoint, because it's going to be like, at that point, what am I even doing? Because I'll have to address it from somebody that is pretty much brand new to the system. And of course, I've got King Arthur Pendragon. I've got so much stuff to review, but so little time. I've got stuff that's been sitting on my shelf for a year before I get to it. That's not a good review schedule. So what do you think? 1 review each week? Would that be too much or too little? I feel bad about putting this on my. This reminds me so much of like the Warhammer Grimdark type stuff. This game, Battle Brothers. I don't know if you've played it. I'm gonna leave off my I'm gonna leave off the channel update part of this stream at that. But I will say this one other thing I want to address, and this is not necessarily for the few people who are viewing me right now, but especially for the on demand and the what I put up later as the actual channel update when I've edited all this out. I'm gonna have to go into full eBay mode in the next month, and the reason being is because this channel generally pays for itself, but I am in the process of getting some of my supporters off of Patreon. Some of my supporters have pretty much left Patreon, and I've got a Subscribe Star up, and I will put the link. Like the link is basically in the description of like almost every video I've done since I've got it up. But until I get a minimum number of subscribers through Subscribe Star, I can't actually touch that money. So they not only have like a minimum amount that you have to get in there before you can withdraw it, but you have to have a minimum number of subscribers before you can withdraw it. So right now, like the money I would normally like the money I would usually be using to get reviews out and to buy things for like Indie Game Friday and such is pretty much sitting, like beginning to accumulate in another patronage type thing, and I'm not able to touch it. So expect to see me basically e-beg for the next two months until I can round those subscribers out. Fortunately, I do have enough Indie Game Friday material to basically sustain me for like the next month and a half. So that should give me enough time to try to get a couple more subscribers to basically get not YouTube subscribers, but some Subscribestar subscribers to basically get past that minimum number. But yeah, please don't get angry at me when I start pushing that page real hard, because if you don't want to give, that's cool. I'm cool with it. I just know that I know that more than a couple people, or I know that a couple people have expressed interest in it over the years, and I do have some subscribers that have been very, very loyal over the years, and I feel real bad about not putting out absolutely more content for them. And I've been sitting here on the screen for too long. Yeah, I'm thinking like I would like to do. Like my initial thing had been to put a review out every week, but it's just a matter of scheduling. If I really push it though, I can do it, because I already do two videos absolutely weekly that I absolutely can put out weekly, and that's my Indie Game Friday and my RPG News Roundup. RPG News Roundup basically takes my entire Saturday up, but I'm getting it out. Indie Game Friday, I usually record on a Thursday. Like this week, I've already recorded all my stuff for Indie Game Friday. But then I script it on like Friday morning, and I get it out by Friday afternoon. Yeah, one per week. It does take a while to read and through and process a game, and some of them take longer than others. Like here's the thing: when I'm doing Shelf of Many Things on a basic, and what I'm saying has absolutely no bearing on what I'm doing on the screen right now. But when I'm doing like a basic Shelf of Many Things, those videos are relatively short. Module, I can review a brand new module it take me about a day to read a module and understand it, and then like a half a day to write the script to make sure all my thoughts are right, and then get the video out together like that same day. If I'm doing well, my health is not the greatest, but if I'm doing well, then I can knock that out real quick. But if it's something like, as I said, Ghost of Saltmarsh, and I keep popping this one up because I want to assure everybody that this review is coming. Something like Ghost of Saltmarsh, when it's got a conversion of older adventures, then I want to refamiliarize myself or read the prior adventure. For instance, when I did my review of Isle of Dread, which is an excellent product for 5th edition, when I did my review for Isle of Dread, what basically happened is I had to go and reread the actual D&D basic module just so I knew where it was coming from. And fortunately, they had those modules in the book. Like, they reprint them in the book. But that's not... I'm not always so blessed as to have that happen, you know? Let's see what I got here. This guy's good. This guy's good. This guy's also good. I'm just going to pick up one more dude. Carl the Maimed. I love this. Hiring this man just wouldn't be right. Oh, well, here goes. Because he's basically hobbling around on crutches. Yeah, I'll hire him. But yeah, one review a week, and then I'll start putting up. It'll take me about, I want to say it'll take me about 2 weeks to get the next season of Tabletops and Taverns together, or at least enough of it to start posting it. It'll probably take me about 2 weeks, and what I'll do is I'll start looking through all of the questions that have been asked of me over the years, and basically try to fill some out from there. And if you're watching this later on a VOD and you got any suggestions for things to do for Tabletops and Taverns, leave them in the comments below, and I'll take a look at them, and you may see them come up. Now, one of my patrons, this guy's actually this guy I hired this guy on a whim, but this guy's actually pretty good for my front line, because he's got good defense, basically. So I basically have to toss them a shield and a spear, and we're good to go. Except this place doesn't have shields, and its spears are way overpriced. I'm gonna buy one. And a hat. Some sort of helmet. But yeah, that's where I'm going, and it's just... Here, give me a second. I gotta do this right. There we go. Yeah, so that's the channel update. I have not been feeling well, and I haven't been getting things out over the last, week or so. So that's kind of why I got pressed for time on the channel update. But yeah, I have to refocus the whole channel on tabletop stuff. Not the whole channel. I'll still be going through my my Let's Plays of Icewind Dale 2, and after that, Planescape Torment. What I have been talking about was a secondary channel, and you may have noticed it in the if you like my Let's Plays, I will be starting a Vikings Expedition Let's Play when I have time, and I keep saying that, when I have time, but it'll be relatively soon, and it'll be over in the RPG Crawler Plays channel. So if that interests you at all, new things like that, I'm going to... all of the Let's Plays I'm going to be doing going forward on my main channel are basically going to be continuations of ones that I either stopped doing, redos of ones that I stopped doing, like the Planescape one, or continuations of the series. Like I will be picking up Divinity Original Sin 2 at some point. So that gives me like 5 or 6 games right off the bat that I can Let's Play on my main channel. That's basically years worth of content. So that'll be, that'll be set up going forward on that. So for those of you who are watching this channel update or an edited version of it at some point, that is, rest assured there will still be Let's Play content up, just not the wide variation that I did before. Oh, on the in terms of the tabletop gaming stuff, would you rather see like an OSR adventure setup? That's the question. Because I've been throwing around the idea of doing either an old school style 5th edition campaign, or like an actual OSR game campaign. And I've been kind of torn. And one of the things that I've been throwing around the idea with on the Patreon stuff, and in general, to like to basically provide a product people will enjoy, is to write some adventures and then release them on DriveThruRPG or something. And the whole issue I have with that is that since I review modules, there's like a conflict of interest kind of thing. Like I don't know about reviewing modules and putting them out, but it doesn't stop anybody else from doing it. So I guess there is that. Okay, so I got a caravan escort, and if you're wondering why I'm not talking about the game I'm actually playing, I'll probably be segueing into that shortly. Yeah, so I mean, is any other questions or comments on my channel in general? Let me know. And those of you who are either viewing right now, or those of you who are viewing this later date, let me know, and I'll try to address them. But yeah, I've just been I'm stumbling over words again. I want to have fun with the channel, and watching it teeter along is only fun for so long. And to be quite honest, some of the things that I've been doing for videos have just not been fun. So maybe that'll fix things. If I switch up things like I just said, I'll start having fun again, and that'll come across. I mean, I have fun with my Let's Plays, but let's be honest. Doing the same Let's Play for like 80, 90 episodes in a row, yeah, it does get old it does get old after a while. That's why I used to mix them up more than I did. So this is a contract I'm actually going to accept, and we'll do that. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll change the topic here because I'm done with the channel update now. I'm done with the channel update. Now I'm into the general gameplay. I'm going to play some Battle Brothers, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll stream more often. Who knows? I'll put it in here. I'm kind of borderline terrible at this game. But the thing to remember is that or what the... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I saw Battle Brothers RPG on the list. I was like, holy crap. I'm kind of terrible at this game, but at the same time, I usually play it on like Iron Man difficulty. So if you've not seen this game, it's a... and I've covered it on my channel before. I've played this game on the channel before. It is a tactical game with role-playing game elements that is pretty much randomized. Yeah, I would DM. Let me tell you something. I would love to find an OSR DM to run something so I could play. I would love that. But in my usual group of players, and even among my patrons, not many of them actually like to DM. Of all of the people that I play with in terms of the videos that I'm putting up right now, like the only one I know that really enjoys DMing and does so often is Jared, that plays Deltheed in my Tomb of Annihilation Let's Play. And he's great, but his schedule is even worse than mine. So if I do OSR stuff, it'll be me DMing, and I'll try to get some people together for it. What I'll probably do is hit up my patrons first, and then do my usual group, and then if there's any other openings, I might open it up to general viewers. Although that's always a little bit quirky, because you get viewers that show up for like 1 week and then never show up again. Cloud Crest, that would be up here. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with this game, Battle Brothers is a tactical turn-based RPG with roguelike elements. And it's really more roguelike or it's really more tactical than true RPG, though it's got pretty good RPG stuff now. And it's very, very reminiscent, pretty much, of... I want to even say Warhammer in terms of the overall thing, but not quite, because Warhammer's kind of... at least the modern Warhammer's kind of goofy, so... But yeah, it's really hardcore. People like your various mercenaries in this game get maimed, they die. So this is the Northwest. Did I take the wrong mountain? Yeah, I think I may have gone around the wrong mountain. Okay. To the southwest of where we are now. So no, this is the right mountain. It's just on the wrong side of the mountain. This could be terrible. Yeah, I usually play this game on like expert in Iron Man. I usually don't make it very far. So let's see how I am on veteran. Yeah. So the real question in terms of the OSR stuff is what kind of campaign to run? Like a stereotypical dungeon crawl, or maybe some sort of something like this, like this game on screen, where it's like mercenaries or something. Maybe a little bit of horror, like Ravenloft stuff. I don't know. I don't know whether to use Osric or Labyrinth Lord either because oh no, oh no, oh no, Raiders. They will own me. I was not paying attention. I'm gonna have to run from these guys. I wasn't escorting these guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap them on the shoulder and tell them that, hey, they got this. They totally got this. They don't need me. Ain't my escort. Yeah, I'll probably do like Osric or something because I'm trying to get away from... I gotta be perfectly frank. I'm trying to get away from Roll20. I've been trying to get away from Roll20 for months. So I picked up Fantasy Grounds, and I've been learning to use that, but I just haven't had an opportunity to use it yet. So I think there is a Labyrinth Lord plugin for Fantasy Grounds, but it's like a community plugin. It's not like a official release. I do know there's an official release of Castles and Crusades. So maybe I'll do that. You know, give me feedback on what system you'd like to see me use. And I'm talking about both the people in chat and the people who will watch this stream later on. Who, I don't know if they'd be watching it this far because I'm like 46 minutes into this. I just got to do more to get... I got to do more to make things fun again. And the way that YouTube's going now, I don't know what the future is. I'll tell you what, I'll say it right here. If I can get over $100 a month in, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but if I can get my combined contributions from all the patron stuff to over $100 a month, I will turn ads off on my channel. I will go through and I will turn all of the ads off, front to bottom, if I can sustain. Now, if it later goes below, I'm going to turn them back on again. You're damn right, but but. If I can get over 100, I will effectively demonetize the channel. I won't demonetize it. I'll just turn the ads off. People can feel free to donate through the super chat, but yeah, I think that's a good goal. I think that is what I'll do, and I'll push it. As I said, I'll probably end up basically looking like I'm e-begging because I need to get my 5 subscribers on Subscribestar so I can start taking money out when it hits the thing. I think I can do that in like 2 months. What do you guys think? I don't have that many. Oh, I need to retreat, but I need my people to be. If you've not played this, I'm retreating from combat right now because there's no way I could take those raiders. I'm kind of giving commentary on what I do. If you retreat and your people aren't on these little flags on the edge of the map, then they take serious wounds, and they can actually... they're usually like permanent wounds. So unless I want everybody maimed, I have to back everybody up to the edge of the map. I don't even know if it lets you retreat from the middle of the map anymore, because I know they changed a lot of things with expansions. But there was no way I was going to fight those raiders. Let's slip past them while they loot that poor caravan. Yeah, I was kind of a bastard. I went ahead and told that guy was begging and pleading for me not to tell my employer where I found that stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, money talks. That's the way you got to go when you're a mercenary band, right? I could always stream some more modern games. I've got Fallout 4. I've been playing that lately, and forgive me, but I haven't finished it yet. And that's mostly because I'm pretty terrible at it. Okay, escort caravan about a day to the northwest. Give me a second. Is that going to run me through those? No, it's not going to run me through those brigands, but it might run me through other brigands. So I will accept it, but I will probably lose. I will probably get owned, but I am going to accept that contract. Here it goes. You know, the expansions for this game added new starting scenarios, and one of them is the lone wolf, where you play like a lone knight in search of money. and it's actually almost more role play, almost a proper role playing game. It's hard. I mean, I've run that camp, I've run that scenario, and it always ends up with me getting my butt kicked. See, those brigands I can take, but they didn't attack me. Well, see what I can get here. So it's now well supplied. Let's see what they got for sale here. I always make like most of my money on trading in this game. I want these to be a little bit cheaper. I'm going to have to do that quest. What do they want? I need to be paid more for this. Secure the Tomb of Lords. That's going to be... It's a one skull contract. It's going to be fighting grave robbers. So brigand thugs. Which I think I can take as long as there's not like 12 of them. So yeah, I'll take that contract. And what I'll do... Do these prices just went up. Oh, it's because I haggled. I haggled so they don't like me anymore. Do they have any, whoops, do they have any pitchforks in town? They do have pitchforks, and they've got a shield. I still need a shield for this guy. Yeah, I'm going to hire 2 people to basically wield pitchforks. Yeah, not the actual weapon shop. I'm not fancy enough to actually buy them weapons. I'm going to give them farming implements and tell them to get in line. What's this guy? Quick? Plus 10 initiative. Minus 10 resolve. I hate that. Fortunately, he's in the back line, so it shouldn't bother me too much. So yeah, that was basically my channel update. I don't know. I'll try to get more interaction with viewers, but it's just a matter of that. Another thing I need to do is diversify the number of social media networks I put stuff out on. Oh no, this is undead. No, no. Oh no, it's undead. It's probably. And they're not even in view. So if I move up here, yeah, they're undead. Crap. Yeah, let me get up here so I can fight them when they're in the marsh. Then maybe I'll live through this. Would anybody be interested in, like, if I did put out things like short fiction or adventure modules? You think any of my viewers would be interested in picking those up? I think it might be worthwhile. I might have to look into it. I just want this channel to pay for itself. I want to continue doing my reviews and such, but you know, I can't justify breaking the bank to do it, so we'll see what's going on. Come on. Yeah, what are these? Wiedergangers. These are basically zombies, like classical zombie movie zombies. They bite you, and if they kill you with a bite, they will you will rise as one of them. Which is what makes dealing with them so annoying. Come on. Come at me. It's dark, so I can't hit anything. Gotta love that spear wall, though. Yeah, forcing them back into the swamp. Not that's gonna do me much good. Is that guy armored? Nope. I mean, he's armored, but he's not. There's like a separate one that is an armored Wiederganger. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I don't know. I mispronounce a lot of stuff. We'll see how I do in this game. No guarantees that it's going to be worth watching, but... Man, what the hell is with this guy? He hasn't hit anything. Like, what even is his attack rate? He's only got like a 34. It's no wonder he can't hit anything. He can. He's only got a 34 range skill. Oh my god, that's terrible. Yeah, I personally am. One of the reasons I look through so much OSR stuff is to get information and ideas for things to run in my own stuff. So between coming up with my own stuff to like basically pedal on the back end of my viewers, and also doing more OSR like modules and campaign reviews, then hopefully there'll be more stuff that people find worth watching. But first I need to redo my review intro because the one I have is terrible. It's so terrible. It makes me want to cry when I'm watching it now, and I'm like, geez, how did I ever think this was good? I never got this guy cleaving or a slicing weapon, so he's just going to stab this. Come on. Oh. Everybody fails so much. There we go. The guy with the axe actually hits things. How if I push this guy back? Yes, back into the mud. Buying times, yeah. It's like I had. What I like is my shelf of many things intro. It's short, it's to the point, and whatever. So I will be doing like the bare minimum on my review thing. It'll be like RPG crawler reviews, and it may very well use a very similar setup to what I have in my shelf of many things review, where it's like illustrations. That would be doable. I could probably knock that out this weekend, provided I could find the material. And I'm gonna refocus it to just do nothing but the tabletop stuff, because I haven't had time to review as much as I would love to. I just haven't had time to review, like do proper long form reviews of computer role playing games. Okay, I'm gonna push this guy back in the swamp again. Now I gotta deal with this guy. This guy's got a pick. That's not great. Got a pick and some sort of armor. Oh, my people are running out of stamina. The undead don't get tired. Ugh. This fight is like a slow motion train wreck. Trust me on this, because these guys are gonna start reanimating soon. Hasn't happened so far. Oh my god, that pick. No! I missed. Ah, there we go. Finally, this guy comes up to engage my people. Crap, what do I do? Let me move. He can't move in. The swamp. The swamp has taken him. Like, if I step forward, I won't be able to actually attack. I'm surprised. Did they readjust this? I think they readjusted this, because ordinarily wider gangers would have stood up by now. I think they changed it in one of the expansions. I guarantee you, there's gonna be like some German speaker that's gonna be like, "Man, you're massacring that word." All right. Hopefully I'll get these last two down before anybody reanimates. Ah. See what I mean? They're reanimating. All because I didn't kill them in time. Now when you cut their head off, they stay down. So I've cut 2 heads off so far. Oh, damn it. Here's where I start taking some damage. Oh my god, they're zombies. How are they matrix dodging? My people just can't hit for anything. Yeah, this is one of those games that I fire up after I've edited like 4 or 5 videos in a row. I'll fire this up and play this while they churn away in the background. Okay, nope. This guy's dead. Or not. Not yet. Let's get some damage in on this guy. That's all he can do. Ah, the Battle Brothers. Oh, crap. Alright, I gotta get one up. And that takes my entire move, of course. Because of course it does. That guy's dead. Oh well. He was not exactly that stellar of a team member anyway. Yeah, so in terms of the short intro, the trend is short intro, long outro, because it's just the way that the engagement works. If I make my outro like almost a minute long, which it is, then people are more likely to have time to click on anything in it, and it extends the length of the videos, so I don't necessarily have to pad them at all. I don't like padding things out, and at the end of the day, if I manage to make my goal on my patronage stuff, I shouldn't have to pad them out, because I'll be, you know, basically taking ads off what I can anyway. But that's why a lot of YouTubers hit that 10-minute mark. That, and it seems that engagement, they kind of favor engagement at the 10-minute mark, so what have you. So this guy got his eye plucked out by an undead. That is brutal. But it doesn't actually impact him, because he is a melee fighter. So let's go collect my pay. Hope that his share was worth that eye. So yeah, that's basically the game. Is decided, like, half of this game is not necessarily getting lucky on particular jobs, but rather knowing which jobs to take. Now all of these things are well within the profitable. They're within the profitable range. So I've got, and I'll buy some grain too. So I'm good on that. So now all I got to do is sell this stuff for profit. Let's go back down to the city I started at, or the town I started at. I should make this like a separate stream, maybe. I think all I'm gonna do is cut out, is do a quick edit pass and cut it in half, and we can see the whole stream. Like, put the whole stream up and then just the channel update, maybe. Alright, this guy has Secure Cemetery Vault. I'm not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is... Oh, these guys aren't offering me crap for my goods. I'm going to walk out, and I'm going to leave town, and I'm going to let them deal with their own problems. Let's go to Sandstadt. Oh no, oh no, no, not dire wolves. There's probably like, what, 4 of them? Oh god, I hate dire wolves. They'll catch up to me. I can't, this may be a game over. Especially if I can't hit anything. Alright. I didn't even get time to put my shield wall up. Get that shield wall up. Move him forward. Alright, so maybe I'm not dead. If I remember, these guys have like 3 or 4 attacks. Or maybe I'm just thinking about the higher difficulty level. So I'll take this one down. Alright, he's in full retreat mode. If I can get 2 of them in a retreat mode, that'd be good. There we go. Maybe I'll win the day after all. I'm gonna move this guy way over here. Yeah, I'll do one last hit on this. Retreat! Oh no! He just ripped his throat out. Is that the same guy that went down last time? Oh my god. If he lives through this... Why did I attack that one? Now I need these things to go. Go on. There we go. Now I can go after this thing. Man, that one dude just keeps getting owned. Come on. Take it down. There we go. And he died this time. Oh well. Oh well. I can hand the next guy his pitchfork. I don't know why I love this game so much. Probably because it is kind of hardcore. Like, they even have an obituary screen. That reminds me of the obituary in Rapanathuk. Alright, everybody can level up. Well, not everybody, but half of my people can level up. Let's get some skill in defense and attack. Like, this is a resolve, keeps them from running. It's important to have your tanks with your shield wall bros with that as high as possible. This guy's going to be like pure melee. I'm going to take crippling strikes with him. I need this guy to like not suck at ranged attacks so much. Again, crippling strikes. Because that helps on taking things down. Oh, this guy's got... This guy's got the potential to be very good at melee defense. Yeah, I'll do that. So I gotta hire one more polearm guy. And then maybe actually save up for some polearms. Yeah, Battle Brothers is so neat. If you haven't played it or whatnot, you might want to see if you can see it if it ever comes on sale. If you're enjoying this, I know a lot of people can't stand it, but I know a lot of people like it too. So this is hunting down an artifact. It's 2 skulls. That tells me that there's probably going to be a necromancer involved, so I'm not going to take it. And there's another drive-off brigands thing. Tell you what, let's wait until daytime, and then I'll see what they got. Oh, here we go. Alright, all of this is profitable. I think I bought it at like, yeah, 308. So this is, wow, this is almost 200 gold profit. These I bought at 199, so this is another 100 gold profit. That's nice. So I need to get these down to the 400 range, which means building my faction. I also need to get a proper polearm for my people. 2-handed spear, warfork, range of 2 tiles. 40 to 60 versus 40 to 70. That hooked blade looks nice. Let's hire another battle brother. Oh, this guy comes with a pole arm. Yeah, I'll hire him. He's expensive though. He's a militia fighter. Yeah, he can go back. He can go in the back. And he's a higher level character too. We'll give him... Oh, nice. He's already got good stats too. Gotta love it. I'll give him crippling strikes. And what I'll do is I will get my hat on the archer. I don't know if that's not wise there. Yeah, and then I need to find another get another hooked blade for my other guy. But I don't have enough. Should I take on another brigand's contract? Sure, why not? See, my key strategy, and this is one I usually use on higher difficulty level, is, and as I said, I kind of suck at it, so take this with a grain of salt, is to mostly do errand running type stuff and save the fights for when I'm really geared up. Because it seems like it's a recipe for disaster half the time. Yeah, I love the fact that it's kind of like a board. They're like board game tokens or whatever. So they all end up looking short and squat and big-headed. It is kind of funny. And hey, what's up? Yeah, I did my channel update at the start of the stream. I'll go ahead and give more. I'll edit it out and put it for people to watch later on. But basically, I'm gonna have to do some refocusing of the channel. Nothing major. I've said that I've had to do it for a long time. Hopefully people still find it interesting to watch. It may take me a couple weeks to get into it. Yeah, I love this game partly because it is so hardcore. It is like it is straight up like playing an OSR game. Yeah, I'm breaking my shield wall line right off the bat. And we'll do this guy. Oh no. Oh no, I missed. Alright. One more coming into range. You guys just gonna stand there for the most part? Man, I love that axe. My favorite weapon is the war axe, though. It does a ridiculous amount of damage. It's expensive and rare, though. That guy's down. All right. That's why I love morale failures, at least on their part. Yes, they're just lining up for my Axeman. This won't be too bad. The guy with the dagger is gonna mess me up, though. I got this sneaking suspicion this guy's gonna be the hardest one of all. All right, got another one running. All right, two of them running. Ordinarily, I'd let them basically own themselves on trying to run away, but I don't think this one's damaged enough to actually kill himself before the end of things. Yeah, I'm gonna run him down. Gotta do a thorough job. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Right? Which means slaughtering everybody on the field. Yeah, but for real, morale checks are probably my best bet. Yeah, I know. It's like I hired him. I hired him to fight, not to just swing his weapon at empty air. So I got 2 more level ups. So let me replace my basic knife with an actual dagger. Excuse me. And see what I got in terms of level ups. We will give this guy... I want to say dodge. Although I'm not sure how much that's really going to help me. Yeah, if you're wondering, I'll go over the stats on it. I'm not sure if any, you know, if for those who have not played this game, these are your perks. You get 1 per level. And these are your stats you can level up as. These basically work like the Elder Scrolls things where it gives you a certain plus. I think it's more random than that. You can choose 3 things to level up. You got hit points. You got fatigue, which is taken when you're using actions in combat. You got resolve, which is basically your morale. You got initiative, which is how fast you move. You got melee skill. That's how much damage you do and how much or your chance to hit. Range skill, your chance to hit with ranged. And then melee defense and range defense. So for this guy in the front line, I need to get his melee skill up to where he can actually hit stuff. And 60 is a good starting point for that. And resolve needs to go up because with that low resolve, he'll just run. And ordinarily, I'd say I'd boost his defense, but I think for now I'm going to boost his hit points. And somebody needs a hat, so he's got a used hat. A used and slightly bloody open leather cap. And it's time to collect my pay. Sandstat is I need to build my my rep with Sandstat. But not enough to do a 2 skull contract. This is what I want from Sandstat. Once I can buy dyes and make a profit on them, it's pretty much just like the best thing ever. But I'm not at that point right now, so I can decide where to go next. I could go back up here and try and pick up another load of salt and copper, but I think that it's going to take a little bit for them to respawn. So I'm going to go down here, I think. This place has an amber collector. So amber also sells very well when you can sell it. Yeah, I'm like sometimes you find the goofiest stuff in the loot. I wish that they did do that, or give it like a background, like you pick up a weapon that's obviously well used. Crap. It's nighttime. There's nothing but 2 and 3 skull contracts except for this one. I can do this one, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to wait till daytime. Yay! I met my my goal. There we go. There we go. This is still too expensive, so if I build my rep with these guys, that'll become more reasonable. Let's see what the other contracts are. Oh, yes! Even though this is a 2 skull, I will totally accept it, because that's one of those package delivery. You're basically playing FedEx, taking a package to somebody in another town. And that's it's like the easiest sort of contract besides finding places, because you can just jump off the road to avoid brigands and stuff, and it usually pays well. I need to do more live streams. I really do. I enjoy doing it. It's just I never have time. Is the frame rate alright? That's the other thing I worry about, because a lot of times I have problems with my connection. So I got here okay. This guy still wants to secure the Cemetery of Old. Yeah, let me just go over to here to Schweikhof. I'm almost guaranteeing you I'm mispronouncing that. Got very Germanic style names. Oh no! What was that? I didn't even see that in time. Teach me to be looking at the other screen. I almost got jumped. So did they restock this place yet? They did, and they are slightly above board, but let's see what the contract they have. Alright, need more payment once the work is done. I accept your offer. Obtain the fetish of fertility at the open mass grave. I'm going to do that because I want these guys... If I can build up my rep here, that'll be good just because they've got a weaponsmith. And that's usually an indication of getting decent weapons. Let's see if I can actually get this. Hopefully I should be able to grab this talisman and then run. Yeah, it's like the only reason I've got two reasons I don't live stream. One is my schedule. I have a hard time. Like, this is like the longest time since this live stream's been going on for what, an hour and 20 minutes. This is the first time I've had an hour 20 minutes of uninterrupted time to myself in the last 2 weeks. And the second reason I don't do a lot of live streams is largely because I was having a lot of trouble configuring the stream for working with YouTube. But not anymore. So this is one of those things. Ordinarily, this place would be full of like skeletons. Yeah, tell me about it. No, man, salt mines are like money in this game. You find one, you can just take whatever salt and just sell it basically anywhere. It's basically pure profit any time you get in good with a town with a salt mine. And the fact this town also has a copper mine means that I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time coming back here. So they've got a Khopesh adorned to a tall statue of a man with a blank face. So if I take the Khopesh, all the undead are going to come out and bum rush me. Watch. No, I just got a game. I got a Khopesh and I got my idol and I'm good to go. I didn't have to fight or run from anything. Nice. That's like free money. And actually a free Khopesh. What's a Khopesh do? It's pretty good. I'm going to stick it in one of my frontliners' backup slots. Yeah. Okay, so it's in good spirits. I've got my rep up with them. I should be able to buy, these at much less than retail price. So once again, I can pick up salt. I can pick up copper. Pure profit. I'm going to sell that knife, too. I don't need that. So the only thing I need to make sure is I've got enough crowns and food to last to get me to town where I can sell that. So the next time I'm going to be given a goal, I'm going to try and burn some time outside of town. Because it's going to give me an option for another goal or another ambition. And one of the ambitions I want is to raise 2,000 crown so that I can instantly sell all the stuff I just bought and basically hit it. Yeah, the RNG in this game is brutal, man. And people complain about RNGs, but a lot of times when the RNG is brutal, it doesn't mean... If you've got any sort of ability to manage things, when the RNG is brutal... It doesn't mean you're completely at the mercy of it. It just means that the focus shifts from the RNG to managing loss. Oh yeah, I can do this. It's another package delivery. Hell yeah. I'll accept that contract. And I will sell these... that salt and the copper again. Now I've almost got this place to where I can buy dye at market price. So where am I going now? Oh crap. I thought it was to this place. It's to that place. Well, looks like we gotta break in our boots. Got a long walk ahead of us. Oh no, no problem, man. I understand you. I understand what you're doing well enough. Honestly, would not have even know. I mean, you speak. You type the you probably type it better than I do, and I'm a native speaker. Okay, yeah, the stream settings are cool. I changed to a different thing. I'd been trying to run it for the longest time using a certain set of settings. So basically, what happened was I was doing a patron stream the other day, and I got so tired of people saying it was choppy that I basically went in and cranked up the settings all the way to beyond. I'm technically, like, according to my ISP, I'm now using more than they actually allow, but it hasn't hurt yet, so that's good. So, you know, that much is good. And then I changed the encoder, and I think that helped a lot. So, so now that I can do that, I'll probably look to stream more often. Although I'm not sure if I don't think I'm going to stream on this channel that often, except, you know, maybe to hang out and chat with people. But I will stream on, like, maybe my RPG Crawler Plays channel or whatever. Oh, these are nice. I can get some wood right off the bat at almost cut price. And wait, before I leave, oh crap, it's nighttime. Oh well. There's a taxidermist there. They can make things out of the things I've been doing. Yeah, I put the bitrate I put the bitrate all the way up, and I changed encoder settings, and it seemed to have worked wonders. So here we go. Need a battle standard, so we're recognized from afar. So as soon as I get to a town where I can sell this wood, which should be up here, although I may have to actually take it back, then I should be good to go. Oh, I could sell it here for a profit, even though this is a forestry place. Yeah, I'll sell it here for a profit. And I'll continue on my way. Hermanshof. Oh no, what do I see? 8 brigands. Many brigand thugs. I could have handled those if they'd attacked, so that's good. Hold on. Am I running right beside some brigands? Alright, there's a few brigand raiders and a few brigand thugs there. And yet they weren't... Oh, now they're attacking me. Now they got backup. I see how it is. Oh my god, I'm dead. This is a loss. Yeah, this is a loss. And if you want to know why it's a loss, I'm going to play it out. But you'll see quite quickly why I say it's a loss. There's 11 of them, and many of them are better armed and armored than I am. So the only way this couldn't be a loss is if somehow the random number generator is just exceptionally generous, and I really doubt that's going to happen. Alright. So let's see what we got here. I really need this. I really need more room up in here. Yeah, I would run to a side, except that every single direction has got these guys. So I am surrounded. Fortunately, there's a choke point here. And there's a choke point here, so I might be able to take these guys out with my DPS guys. See if I move this guy out a little bit. Except he's not got any armor on. Hit it! Oh crap, I missed. Right off the bat, I missed. And these guys are the heavily armored guys. Yeah, let them walk into the spear walls. push him back, and then step back. No, no, I ran out of movement. Oh, God. I want that pike. Oh, no, he's got freaking javelins. I gotta take these guys out like ASAP. I'm probably gonna lose at least one battle brother here. So I can maybe hit this guy. And I can maybe hit one of these guys. Nope. Apparently can't hit either. Excuse me. Oh. Oh. That was good. Ah. I should have known. See, when they got shields like that, it's a 50-50 shot of actually attacking them. And I could break the shields, but that takes a turn off of my axe guy. Oh no. Well, my shield wall's down. Axeman versus Axeman, except he's got better armor. And I miss. And I miss. Yes! One of them down. There goes my axe. I'm down. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way I can win now. This is going to be a total wipe. So who had that Khopesh sword? Oh crap, the other guy had the Khopesh sword. Alright. I'll have to switch to the Khopesh sword if I survive long enough. Oh no. There's just so many of them. And they're one-shotting me. I hit my own guy, but that's okay because he's running. Freaking coward. Alright, got my Khopesh sword up. Let's try it. At this point, I'm putting my fate in the hands of the random number generator. Yeah, because I'm surrounded. No, this is gonna lose. It's gonna lose. It's just a matter of time. And then this guy's got to pull his melee weapon. Alright. Oh no. Blocked! Yeah, this is pitiful, man. Now, why'd you go defensive? I guess that guy didn't like my guy with a dagger. And the axe. Boom. I'm surprised this guy is still alive. He can't hit for anything, so I mean, it's not like it matters if he's alive. I'm also surprised I haven't had another runner yet. Yeah, it's like the RNG was just like, screw you. You aren't gonna win this. There he goes. Just got my... See, here's the thing. You used to be able to run from a situation like this, but everybody would be damaged. But if I click this, it just means that... that they're going to try it automatically. Rather than actually... Instead of just automatically withdrawing, it basically has them run. Yeah. I'm going to play another one of these. I'm going to play a really hardcore one. Because this is how I usually play it. This is how I usually play it. And don't expect me to do any better on this. Because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try out Lone Wolf, wherein you play a hedge knight. I'm going to play it on expert, on Iron Man, and starting funds with low. So be prepped to see me die quick. I will say this. I play this particular one like an actual like role-playing one. Because the Lone Wolf gives you an actual main character. So right off the bat, we've got a fairly well-equipped knight. We'll give him melee skill, resolve, and maximum fatigue. We'll go with maximum fatigue, melee skill, and defense. And then max fatigue, melee skill, and resolve again. And as for perks, this is the one where I have the most problems. I think what I'm going to do is give him 9 lives. And then Steel Brow, and then Brawny. And what that'll be is basically a survivable knight. I have not played Kenshi. No, I want to, but it's as I went over basically earlier, I am on a limited budget because some of my patrons are switching over to Subscribestar, so I'm kind of in flux with my channel income right now. So I want to play Kenshi. I've heard really good things about it. All right, the other thing I'm going to do is buy a dog. There we go. Now I'm good to be a wandering solo knight. I am going to sell these, though, because I almost never have time to use them. So let's look for a place that is reasonably well equipped. Let's see. Down here we've got some huts. It's like a very small village, but it does have a salt mine. Over here we've got a humble village with nothing in particular around it. And over here we've got a blast furnace on a small fortification. I can't do that. So Hammerer Den it is. Yeah, I do intend to get it at some point. It may have to go on my to-do list. I'm going to try and do more Let's Plays of games like this on my secondary channel. And then if people enjoy it, then I may go ahead and pick up Kenshi and do that too. Nice. Yeah, I really love games like that. Here we go. Got a package delivery. Which I don't know why I said I need some time to think about it. I will do that. Give that to me. I accept it. Yes. Now here's the problem. I got something right. Dire wolves. Oh, they're in combat right now, so I can sneak on away. So where am I taking this? All the way over to Gunheim. Sorry for the zooming in and out all like that, but I just needed to get my bearings because the map's randomly generated each time. Yeah, the only thing I wish about Kenshi is that I generally prefer medieval or medieval fantasy stuff, so the sci-fi Kenshi's like sci-fi, isn't it? And that usually does not appeal to me, but as far as the gameplay stuff, it looks great. Okay, so I did that. This guy is asking me to drive off brigands, which I'm not going to do because that's just the one. I've just got the one dude. And instead, I'm going to head back to the town I just left. Hammerden. Actually, first let me head up to Vikholm. Wait, that's a stone keep. Ah. Wouldn't time then? I need some trading stuff. I don't have a lot of money. This game is called Battle Brothers. And it has a couple of expansions now. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, it's got randomized progression. It's got I'm kind of gauging my chances here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately run. It's got randomized progression. It's really unfair in some instances. I gotta be flat out. It can be really unfair in some instances. But there are difficulty levels. Even the basic difficulty is relatively difficult though. So I usually just crank all the volume up completely and just go with that, because if I'm gonna get my butt kicked, at least I can point to it and say at least it wasn't on easy mode. Am I right? It's like if you're gonna humiliate me, at least do it on hard mode so I have an excuse. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more running than fighting with this knight. Post-apocalyptic, yeah, that's another one. I'm also not too fond of post-apocalyptic, but I'll play them. So Kenshi is kind of like post-apocalyptic. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look at that then. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be able to do it, but I'll definitely do it. So I got to escort this to Helborg. I need to go that direction. But if I go that direction... Here's the thing. These raiders outside town will jump me immediately. I've got 6 barbarians. And then those raiders I just fought. So I'm going to let them kill themselves on the militia. Actually, I'll jump in. Yeah, let's engage. Let's do this now that the militia's fighting them. Yeah. You just gotta know which fights to pick and go. And actually, this game has a lot of lessons for tabletop gaming that I wish people would learn, like know when to run, things like that. Aw, they put the dog down. Oh well. I kind of want to take at least one of them down so I get a share of the loot. Yeah, so I'll go after this one. And I'll release my own dog. See how you like that. Ha! Alright, did I earn any of the loot? No. Of course not. They're barbarians. Alright, but I will go ahead and accept that that contract now. I usually hate accepting caravan contracts this early in the game. I'll need allies, yeah. In this particular one, like, the ideal is to get as many, you know, a lot of backup characters and such, but when I'm playing Lone Wolf Knight, I actually like to play and just pick up knights and squires, and those require a lot of money. So yeah. I will be doing busy work for a while. Until I can get myself better equipped. I need something besides that greatsword, really. Right, these are 4 barbarians, and they're running from me. Because I think I could take them. Alright, Helborg is now well supplied. But I'm not a noble, so I can't... Or I'm not known to the nobles, so I can't unlock my... unlock that. So I will go back down to Hammerden. Hammerden, whatever. Some of the names in this game. Oh no! Oh, hell no. Let me run back to Helleborg. Helleborg. Yeah, you guys want to come chase me? Come chase me. Sitting outside the castle gates and... No! No! No, the Helleborg company is going the other direction. What the hell, man? No, 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 no. No, you guys gotta follow me all the way up here. Where the hell is this guy going? Come on, I need your protection. Oh my god. Yeah, there's like no reason for me to come up here. Keeps and other fortifications don't really trade with me. I mean, they trade with me, but that's about it. Nothing really worth buying. There is a kennel, though. And I could buy an upgrade for the dog that I have. Which I think I might do. It's cheaper and it's an upgrade. Yeah, I will sell him this dog. Wait, how is that 400 and these are worth 341? And this is worth only 303. Alright. I know for a fact the dog I just bought is... I think it's because I sold it rather than it being raised there. I'm going to go across the mountains and get back to this one. Yeah, I'm like running along with like 20 brigands and some barbarians after me, and then the heavily armored knight company decides to take off and go completely to some other place. I'm like, no, don't leave me behind, webnecks. They're gonna catch me, and I'm gonna have to fight them. Here we go. Oh, there's no freaking. There's nothing for me to sell either. Great. That was a waste. That was a complete waste. Maybe I need to find a new town. Let's go down here. Let's go down here to mine some salt. God knows there's enough of it to go around these days. And what do we got here? What kind of job we got here? Retrieve crystal skull. I can't. I'm not going to do that. The salt is cheap though. I can buy one of them. That's how it starts, with just one thing of salt, and then I will eventually get enough profit to get more. But I'm going to take this up to Helleborg because it's a large citadel. I should be able to sell it there relatively expensively. Make quite a bit of profit. Yeah, normally there's more fighting involved, but as I said, I'm doing this on hard mode, so I basically need to get enough money. Oh no, no, no. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're coming after these guys. Yes, yes, and I will totally jump in. Did you see how fast they went down from 10 to 3? The reason I'm at the end is because with this heavy armor, my initiative blows. They're gonna be dead, but by the time I go to see them, they're gonna be dead. Yep, they did. Did I get any share of loot? Nope. That's no fun. I was coming to help you guys. There's 6 brigands down there. Do I want to keep around this guy? Yes. I don't know if that affects your reputation, but what I do know is that there's a small chance you can get loot when you join these things. I don't know how much you have to kill, but if I can get even one down, which is unlikely, but if I can get even one down, then I get a share of loot. Real problem is getting there in time. Yes, I might actually be able to get there in time this time. See if I can even take one of these on. See, those raiders are a match for these guys sometimes. Which is why I didn't want to go after them solo. Yeah, it's like a board game style, and I love that. The way it looks, and you can change these guys to look however you want. Time to unleash the dog. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll get some loot. I don't know. This guy's heavily armored. I mean, the raiders are going to lose. It's just a matter of whether I can kill one before they do. Ah! Sucks to be that guy. Actually, sucks to be me. Now I gotta fight this guy. I'm gonna try a gambit to try and do a fair amount of damage to both of these. Or not. You know, that works too. Don't kill it. Fuck. Well, run after this guy. Yeah, run him down, whatever your name is, dog. What's my dog's name? Longfang. I kind of like that. Longfang the Warhound. Watch, it's going to say, the enemy is fleeing. Run him down. Yeah, all I wanted to do was get one kill, and I couldn't get that. Keep running them down, Longfang. Hey, man, and thank you. I'm going to continue to produce it. I was just, I did a channel update section of this earlier, in which I talked about some of the things I'm going to have to change going forward. So I will put that up on my channel direct. Right now I'm just playing Battle Brothers a little bit, trying to cool off, trying to take it easy for today. In terms of like in brief summary, I am going to yeah, it's currently on sale on GOG, and they've got a couple expansions for it. It's been one of my favorite games to play for a while, even though I'm pretty terrible at it. Battle Brothers, and I've got all of the expansions for it. It's just so neat. So, well, I don't have all the expansions. I think there's one or two that I don't have. Just the minor content, things like the Kraken banner, things like that. What I would love to see is something like a cross between this and Darkest Dungeon. What am I looking at here? I could sell this and get some profit. I think I'm going to do that. Time to profit take. Because I'm getting kind of... I'm playing this on a mode that's like not really conducive to... not really conducive to fighting, so... God damn it, my mic. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the long and the short of the channel update was basically that I need to refocus a lot more on my tabletop content, and I need to focus a lot more on my tabletop content. So expect to see me slacking off on some things until I get a chance to build up some tabletop content, and then pop it out all at once. Yeah, the towns do look like the dark. It's got that. The whole thing is it's got that low fantasy vibe. But whereas Darkest Dungeon has the whole Lovecraftian vibe, this one's got more along the lines of, say, Berserk or something like that, where it's just a dark gothic style setting. And right now I'm just going from town to town looking for anything I can pick up and any jobs I can pick up, but I'm kind of getting the shaft on the jobs, so I'm going to go to Tiefenstadt. Yeah, it is hard. I'm not going to deny this is a difficult game. And you're more apt to see me get my butt kicked than not. But like most roguelikes, you know, the fun is in losing, right? Or whatever. Ah, finally. A town with some jobs. Of course, there's a caravan job. Gunheim. If I need to go back, I'll take it. Yes, I got a surveying job. I will be coming back to take that one, but what else we got? Okay, Tomb of Many Crowns. So what I will do is I will take the surveying job. And hopefully bring these down to a reasonable price. So he says, to the south, around the region of Skull's Breath Mound. So I suspect it's just going to be around here somewhere, most likely. There we go. That was quick. Yeah. Working hard to get decent stuff is one thing. I think even the decent stuff in this thing is easy to. It's easy to get. It's like even the decent stuff doesn't really give you a whole lot of protection, but is better than nothing. So, Gunheim. Where is Gunheim? And I really should be hiring people left and right, but I need more money to do that. Gunheim is over there. So if I take this, every single time I do this kind of run where it's like a, where it's just a solo run, as soon as I pick up a contract to escort a caravan, it jumps me with like 5 groups of brigands. So I'm kind of avoiding that for now. Oh man, on Dark Souls, I need to play that sometime. My issue with Dark Souls is that I kind of blow at it, and the only way I made progress with Dark Souls is when I got it on the Nintendo Switch, just so I could play 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there as I'm walking around. So the Webnax. And they want 300 gold for the lumber. No, it's not worth it. I'm getting shafted on the buildings here. I'm going to take that caravan escort, and I'm probably going to lose the game afterwards. But we'll take that caravan escort. Oh wait, it's a 2-star? No, the caravan escort lost. The caravan escort expired. I can't even take the caravan escort. Wait. How many brigands is that? I can't read that. Alright, yeah, there's 3 of them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so I've got to basically bum rush these guys. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to release my Warhound. And that's all I can do. Ow. Let's see if I can actually take these things down. They're just gonna kite me, aren't they? God damn it. Can I get over there? Okay, let's run them. Let's run after them. No, don't kill my dog. Leave my dog alone. I like how I'm barely able to actually attack them because I'm having to run and catch up with them. Oh yeah. That felt good. One-shotted that dude. And my dog lives. Yes. So what loot did they give me? Not much. I can keep that worn mail short in case I get a squire or something. Yeah, they give you I just bought a war dog. So yeah, usually you're supposed to have multiple just so you know, if you're watching this and wondering why I'm running around with one character, you're usually supposed to have a roster of like up to 12 people. But I'm playing a very difficult version of this particular one with which just started me out with a one heavily equipped guy, and I'm basically I'm basically saving up so when I get a second guy I can outfit them well enough to actually sustain on things. Let's go to Vikholm. Or I could go to Gerborg, but I'm not going to be able to get anything from there. I should be getting more trading stuff done, but there's not that much to trade up here. All the towns with actual trading resource production are really small, so they don't offer anything. That's irritating to me. That place won't even offer me contracts. Gunheim probably won't. What I really need to do is just bounce back and forth along the north until one of these towns goes friendly, and then I can decide where to go from next. What's this? Hunt down what terrorizes gun... No, I'm not going to hunt down what terrorizes you guys. Now, there is like a random occurrence when you're playing Lone Wolf that a guy comes up to be your squire, and I'm kind of waiting for that. Yeah, this is like a low fantasy setting, so yeah, pretty much soloing enemies is brutal. Now, I'm playing this guy with some the way I played this particular scenario is I inform it with how I played a solo character I used to run in AD&D, which was a solo cavalier. And they had a hunting dog, and they had a falcon, and then they had their horse, of course. They were basically a questing knight. Paladin cavalier. It was not just a cavalier because it was one of those ones where... Oh, crap. It's a escort the freaking cargo again. To Undheim, all the way up there. Yeah, that spells trouble. If I do this... Oh, but I can finally buy salt. At a price that I can make a profit on. It's a 2-skull contract. There's no way I'm taking that. I want to find more actual jobs. But the problem is that all of the jobs are like 2-skull things or things that are clearly going to get me killed. Oh yeah, replacements on that. Yeah, that was funny. There's so many times where I've just, instead of getting Battle Brothers that I know can take a beating, what I'll just do is hire a bunch of peasants and beggars and crippled peasants, and just throw spears into their hands and just have like this entire squad of people that really probably shouldn't even be up there. I will accept this. This is... I need to be paid more for this. Ramshackle Cottage, somewhere around the region of Meadowco, not far to the west. So this is one of those surveying things. It's basically go out and find a dungeon. Here we go. You ought to go... while on the path, you come across a small army of children. The oldest and biggest among them is probably 15 at most. Make way, or we are on a righteous march and shan't be stopped. We're heading north through the frozen wastes. Uncultured and uncivilized tribes need to hear of the old gods either by word or by the sword. It's a children's crusade. I'll save you the long walk and rid you of any valuables right here. Ha. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would fly, man. See, well, you ought to go home to your parents, and they just waved me off. So what I've not robbed those kids before, but I think I will next time just to see what happens. You can be a real. Wait, here we go. I already found the ramshackle cottage. That's nice. Yeah, you can be a real evil guy in this game if you want. You can take escort missions for caravans, and then they give you the option to like rob the caravan you're escorting. So I've only got one more day of smoked ham, and then I'm like on my own. So I'm gonna pick up some grub. And I need to pick those up. Well, there goes all the money I just made. I guess I'll head back to Hammerden for now. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I've seen that one, but I haven't actually had a chance to play it. I'll look forward to that. I need to watch more of your videos. You've got good content. And for those who are watching the VOD later, I'm talking about games. Probably got a more reasonable release schedule than I do, so so there is that. I'm trying to fix that coming up soon. I gotta do a new intro for my reviews, man. It's just okay. There's a lot of these guys. Like everything. Like I should run. I should run. There's no way. There's no way I shouldn't run right now. Yeah, it takes about that long to get a good review done. I will have to read that one because I covered that. I think I wasn't that on a Kickstarter a while back. I remember seeing something about it. I think I might have covered the Kickstarter when it happened. You take care. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to have to run from this. As much as I would like to just wade in, swinging at the peasants with my greatsword, I can only do that like twice before I run out of breath. So, and a lot of times I miss most of them. So I'm going to run. There's like an angry mob chasing me all the way across the countryside now. Look at this. I have to run. Look at all these guys. Like the unhelmed people I could probably actually take down pretty quick, but the problem is that if I go in, and I've got to move with a greatsword. Let me show you. I got this move right here, swing. It does a lot of damage up to 3 targets that are contiguous. But if I miss, then I am basically just up the creek without a paddle at that point, because then I'm out of fatigue and I'm surrounded by people with spears and clubs. And even if I release the hound, it won't do much. So yeah, my knight is running away a lot. And I'm getting shafted on the jobs to get money. So I'm basically breaking even at this point. So what I need to do is go to another area. There's that caravan escort job. You know what? And I'm not even in a good area to just go down south. Look how much fog and uncharted terrain is between here and the southern nation. Wait, is that the same nation? It is. Vikholm. Got this random. Let me take a look. Not at the roster, no. Let me take a look at the relationships. How's Armsburg? Okay, I'm open with Bokenberg. Yeah, so Bokenberg is basically where I need to go to try and get... Yeah, this map really sucks. No. Wait. I'm out in the swamp. I'm gonna have to fight him now. Oh yeah, man, I feel you there. Trust me on this. I don't know if you've been watching my Tomb of Annihilation thing, but I feel you there. Okay, so they can't get into this tree. I will move over here, and this should provide me some cover. I will fight these. No, there's 12 of them. There's that raider. That raider is going to put me out. And I can't run away. Because they've surrounded me. I will release the dog. And I will otherwise stay where I'm at. Who is that? Oh, there's a person here. There's a dude there. Okay. Not bad, dog. So I'm gonna have to. I may be able to win this one. Maybe. Oh man. Yeah, my people got no excuse. They're in their like 30s. I'm gonna have to take this guy on. Oh no, my dog is flanked. No, don't go after that guy. Go after this guy. See, he just used an AoE and he missed. Come on. Man, that's a lot of NPCs. And I'm going after the heavily armored one right now. Well, if I do this one, maybe I'll be able to affect this guy's morale a little bit. The problem is this guy's got a sword that may do more damage than the one I have. But he's not able to hit with it because he's in the swamp. I mean, he can hit, but the swamp gives you like minus 25% chance to hit. So I may focus on these guys up here. See what I can do to thin the crowd, so to speak. Alright, so I'm going to use my swing. And if I do this... Yes! 2 at once! Because they were unarmored. So these two are fleeing. I think this guy's going to die because he's going to try and flee, and me and my dog are going to go after him. Oh, I just got so lucky with that. I got so lucky with that. Yes, sorry, I have to keep approving your comment. I should turn that off, but at the same time, I get people that go in and spam. I've streamed where I've had people that go in and spam all kinds of stuff before. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, we can do another arc. We can do another arc. Yes, another one down. And now they're all running. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. I got you. Yeah, tear him up. And then just this one guy. This one guy right here. I'm going to do the arch again. I'm going to do the arch again, and boom! 3 in a row. That was unexpected. I've won this. Am I gonna? I think I could. I'm gonna let them leave. I can't catch them. They're in the swamp. It's over. I can't believe that I won. How did I win that? That was amazing. Okay. I got ridiculously lucky there. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty good about that. So I'm going to go to Hammerer Den. I'm going to sell some stuff. I'm going to keep this just in case I get a... or I'm going to do this. In case I get some sort of squire. I'll buy some more salt. I'm still not going to take that job. So let's go back to Tiefenstadt. Tiefenstadt, whatever. Or let me go back to Bockenberg, see if they got a new job for me there. I don't need to stick with which one I get to the friendly quality. I just need to get any one of them to the friendly quality. Okay, there's nothing here. Wah wah. Yeah, off to Gunheim. Oh wait, my character leveled up too. I better do that. Well, let's boost his melee attack. Let's boost his let's boost his hit points. And let's boost his resolve. And as far as perks go, sword mastery. Is there a great sword mastery? Let me take a look at this. This is a sword. It's two-handed. Split and swing get a 5% chance to hit. So yes, I will be taking sword mastery. Man, this one guy. You know it can turn on a dime at this difficulty level though. All it takes is for somebody to look at me crossways and I'm dead. Oh no. Like this. Yeah, I need to go the other way. Let's stick to the roads then. I just wish that you could have a horse in this game. That's my... But I can't imagine what the horse would look like with that foreshortened art style. Can you imagine, man? It'd just be like a horse head on a stand. Oh no! I didn't see him until it was too late. This is gonna suck. Barbarians are pretty rough. So even though they're unarmored, I may have to run this time. Or should I fight or should I run? I gotta decide here. There's 6 of them. They're unarmored, but barbarians generally have a higher chance to hit, so I may end up taking some damage. I may end up dying. What I should do is retreat to here. And then let them come to me. No, don't throw things at me. What are you doing? See, here's what's going to suck is that I need them to come up to here, but they're not. Because what I want to do is pop my dog right there. And he's going to jump up, as always. I wish I could tell the dog to stay in a particular area. Now my dog's going to die. You see how much damage they do? Okay. So let's try this. Almost one-shotted him. Not quite. So this guy's gonna go first and kill my dog. Oh, or not. My dog is going to die though because he's running now. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have jumped out in front, dog. Rest in peace, dog. Rest in peace. Let's try and kill one of them. Oh, we got one of them down. Oh no. All I need is for my morale to break. Oh crap, I was stunned. I was stunned. No! Yeah, this is... I should not have fought. I should have run. I should have run. This is me dying. Unless this swing kills 3 of them, then I'm pretty much done here. I don't have the fatigue for swing. I'm dead. But what I can do is... This guy's fatigued. This guy's catching breath. This guy is warmed up. So this guy's got no armor. So this guy is the obvious choice. And then I'll probably die this round. Yeah, I blame getting overexcited on the prior fight. All right, this guy got any armor? He's got head armor. Yeah, they will kill me eventually. My 9 lives kicked in. Oh no. There you go. There we go. Oh well. And on that note, I am going to wrap it up here, and I will probably split the stream into like... I will probably split the stream into either 2 sections or just do like... I don't know. I may leave it as is. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing to watch my videos. I will continue to try to bring in some good content. I've got reviews. I've got a ridiculous number of reviews to do at this point. I will try to get that Shelf of Many Things off the ground and try and bring it to at least almost weekly, if not. And we'll see you then. And for those of you who are watching this at a later date, I do have both a Patreon and a subscribe star, which gives you early access to my reviews and other specials, as well as access to my notes, and as well as access to a patron D&D game. So if you're interested in that, look me up. It's at patreon.com/rpgcrawler or subscribestar.com/something. I think it's RPG Crawler, it's RPG Crawler. I've got to memorize that. I'll put the links in the description below. Until next time, take care and goodbye.